inspiration from this. You're gonna take some kind of L. It's inevitable, you have to. It's absolutely necessary for growth. But if you let your ego stand in the way, then you don't really grow. What's up guys, it's Kaya J here. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to recap my last tournament. I mentioned the tournament in passing a few times before in the last couple of videos, but moving forward I want to keep you guys more involved in the process to show you how I'm training on a day-to-day basis and how I'm prepping for these things. Anyway, the last tournament was the Queen City Pro Invitational, and I competed in the 115 bracket and my teammate Dea competed in the 135 bracket. If you've been watching or following the channel, you've seen Dea on plenty of videos. She's one of my main training partners, and yeah, she competed in the 135 bracket. Before we recap the tournament, let's talk preparation. The preparations leading up to this tournament, I felt like were really good. I was coming off of the Medusa tournament. I had a few weeks to kind of chill out after getting back from Mexico. And then I got right back into the gym, working on just some things that I needed to add in my game. Some things that I learned from the Medusa tournament. I came into the gym and I was on fire, man. I was ready to work and I was excited to add a few things into my game. The things that I added into my game proved to be very useful for this tournament. So I was super happy about that. Overall, I can just say that I had like a really good training camp so that I could prepare for this tournament. I felt really good. I felt confident. I was like, yeah, I got it in the bag. But I didn't have it in the bag. One of my coaches, Brandon, and my camera guy, Trent, came up on Friday. We hung out a little bit after we weighed in, and then, you know, we called it a night. All right, here you go. What's up, Phyllis? I'm not doing it. I ain't gotta go on this.
No, you're just barehanded.
Where's my car? It's too many.
Let's go, Kyle.
Kyle. Oh, here go Kyle right here. Of the tournament, we got to the gym. I ran through my normal warm-up routine. I did like a little flow roll with Brandon. I did a flow roll with Dea. And then before I knew it, it was my time to go in and compete.
All right, we're here. And we're ready. I gotta wait on that. I knocked it over. It'll be ready in a second. Well, if you were ever going to be out in 2021, bracket,
you get the bounty.
Boy, you my guy. Toasty. So I put that.
Yeah, I know. You trust them. Don't trust people. Oh, no.
This is good advice right here.
What's up? Stay salty. Oh.
That's your move.
Salt. So you can call me
Pour
salt.
salt on them.
So it's my turn to compete, and I'm ready to go. I'm game. Usually I don't think about anything. Once we slap bump, my brain goes blank, and my body just starts to move. These are things that I've already practiced. Like, I'm not even really thinking. I'm listening for my coach, but I'm not really thinking anything. Slap bump, I get the takedown, and the round really couldn't have been better as far as control goes. I felt like I controlled the entire thing. There was not a point where I felt like I was in danger, but I just could not get the trigger pulled on any subs. Not in 10 minutes. I couldn't get the trigger pulled on any subs, and we ended up going to overtime.
All right, make your play. You're gonna make a run out of it right here. Go, go, go. Make it happen. Across the face. Finish it, finish it.
10 seconds.
Finish it, finish it, finish it. Kill it.
5,
Kill it.
4,
Kill it.
3,
All the way through. Elbows together.
1.
Time.
The first overtime round, I'm on the back. I keep it for a very long time, and then eventually she escapes. Then we move on to the second one, and she chooses armbar, and I escape. So I'm up on ride time, and I haven't been subbed, and then I choose the back, and I keep the back the entire time. So to win this tournament, all I need to do is escape. I didn't escape. I got subbed in overtime. The very last second or the very last moment of overtime, I get subbed, and I'm just like, oh my God. What? How? My brain, I'm just like, no, there's no way I just did this. Like, controlled the entire round, felt good, didn't feel in danger, just couldn't pull the trigger on the subs and couldn't finish it, couldn't finish the deal. So this hurt. It hurt a lot. I mean, I'm not new to losing. I've lost a bunch this year, honestly. This is the first year of just like complete loss, you know what I mean? And they haven't been bad losses, but this one really hurt because I had this one in the bag. In my mind, I was like, yeah, I got this one. Controlled the round, controlled everything, just let it slip in the very last round of overtime, and boom. But that's how the game goes. My coach always says, listen, you got 24 hours to be upset, and then after that, it's back to work. So once I got over myself after those 24 hours, I decided to just look at it from a strategic perspective. I went back and watched the match, and I took a lot of things away from that. So I want to share with you guys some key takeaways that I got from taking that L, from losing that match and taking that L. Number one, if I would have let my ego fuel me right after that, I wouldn't have learned anything from that match. I would have just said, oh yeah, I controlled the entire match. I pretty much won. I just lost in overtime. Like, I see that a lot. And I'm not here for that. I feel like an L is an L, so I'm going to take mine and I'm going to, learn from it. So that's my first takeaway. I didn't let my ego feed me. Not for too long anyway. Number two, my game improved so much in such a short time. I felt like, my passing looked better. My leg lock defense looked better. Everything just looked better. Things looked better, and I had only been working since I got done with the Medusa tournament. Number three, I definitely should have included more OT reps, overtime reps, in my training. That's a mistake of mine. That was just something that I missed. I was a little bit overly confident on my ability to escape things in overtime, and I should have just put more work into that. So that is what I'm doing moving forward. Other thing that I learned is that I should change my training a little bit so that I'm hunting subs a little bit more aggressively. I feel like in my training, I've really focused on just honing in on the technique. I never feel like I should have to squeeze anything or try too hard. And while that was good for a while, it's becoming a flaw. So I'm just thinking about that, thinking about how I'm going to organize my training for the next year. And the final thing that I learned is no one really cares. I kind of already know this. I say this to you guys all the time. No one really cares. Win or lose, at the end of the day, nobody cares. It's not that important. At the time, yeah, it hurt. At the time, I was like, fuck, I can't believe this. But I'm fine now. I'm back to training, and if anything, it gave me more of a fire to, get through the next couple of months where I don't have anything coming up. I'm still thinking about, all right, how can I improve my game? Clearly, there are some holes there. How can I improve that? That's a spill on the tournament. Some would say a really sour way to end the competition year, but I'm over myself now, and that tournament really gave me the fuel that I need to keep making progressions, keep training hard. It gave me the fire that I need to just keep going at it in the training room for the next couple of months while I'm not competing. Losses are a part of any game, whether that be jiu-jitsu, basketball, life, whatever. You're gonna lose. It's a part of it. And if you haven't lost, then maybe you're not pushing yourself hard enough. Like I said earlier in this video, I took a lot of L's this year as far as competition goes, but I also competed way above my rank. I competed above my rank. I competed with some of the top girls, and I feel good about that. But I also can't be complacent in that. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and watch this next video. You definitely should. I'll catch you guys in the next one.